Buckle up! Because coming up right now, it's Weeknight with Ellie Muller, winner of the 2021 Peabody Awards and the Emmy-nominated program. Plus a couple of shows that we'll figure out along the way. This is Nick at Night. Let's go! So, you're looking for a late night show that's unlike anything that you have seen on late night TV up to this point, huh? Well, careful what you wish for. Because, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Weeknight Update with Mr. Ellie Mueller. Let's go. Mr. Ellie Gungy Mueller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Gungy Mueller with Overdraft Office. Alright. So that's just all it was. First off, baby, I'm crazy. Thanks for the theme song. Now, so that's just all it was. So Specs by Kevin Spend edits. Never found out his vigilante videos and gameplays. Manual Gatsby, the same covers. Rebecca Kevin Nettis at Swagger Work X Century to VK Studios with voice acting skills and things like that. Blowy J exclamation mark with, various game show deals and things like that. Diamond Dog Cameo official with animations and comedy sketches that exceeds those of other platforms. And Walkable 10, aka Fabrice LaRoche, with wonderful artwork. Also, you know what? We also got some other people on board, for this installment of this program. Thunderbear Report 1 has a lot of impressions, and El Canal 21 and Pixel Boy the Kid with some artwork. Alright? Alright, I think we got most of that taken care of. I gotta ask, what's up? What's up with Tim Allen, a man who knows how comedy works? Of course, not too many people know who he is anymore. Thanks, Fox. Buzz Lightyear fans were mad at Disney last year because it wouldn't allow Tim Allen to play him in the live-action movie about him. Wow. All I gotta say that's unfair. There was a special home improvement moment on Last Man Standing recently. Tim Taylor actually showed up. It was very odd. Crossover had a meeting with Tim's biggest character. That's a character though. He used a split screen device. Come on. That is the oldest trick in the book. But you know what's not so old? This message from the punching bag. Let's roll. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another message from the punching bag. This could be exciting, or entertaining, or both. Tim Allen! Really, man? Really? You didn't step up to the plate and ask Disney to give you the shot to play Buzz Lightyear in the film about Buzz Lightyear, even though you voiced him in every single Toy Story movie? Come on, man! You gotta get your mojo back. Look, I know that you're upset about your Last Man Standing show ending, but come on! You gotta get back to where you started from. Come on, man! Everybody wants you to succeed. Come on, now! Come on! Alright, folks. MP's back at it again. Well, of course, when he's at it again, you know what that means. That's right, it's time for the top 8 list. Let's go. I think you mean, and that can only mean one thing. Whatever, just do the top 8 list. Alright, fine. Tonight's category, top 8 original characters from Tim Allen. Number 8, Skunky Armpits. Number 7, Sliding Steve. Number 6, Hoppin' Harry. Number 5, Otis the Owl. Number 4, Fishy the Fish. Number 3, Warrior the Pool Guy. Number 2, Matt the Money Guy. And number 1, Typing Man. Wow. I don't know how else to explain that. Thank you, MP. Thank you. We'll be right back in around morning since it's still your weekly update. Now here it is, your How was the night?
A whole new world.
A dazzling place I never knew.
Sorry.
At night, a TV viewer's dream.
It's custom fit to every screen.
For your viewing pleasure.
A TV viewer's dream.
Hey, Empire Carpets, right? On the TV. I thought I recognized you. You know, we've been thinking about carpeting. Can you guys really deliver in 3 or 4 days?
We sure can. Just tell us where.
3 or 4 days?
That's all it takes for Empire.
With polyfoam padding, installation, and all?
Listen, if we couldn't do it, we sure wouldn't want to talk about it so much.
Is it really good stuff, that Empire?
That I can promise you. Well, it's all the top brand names, you know. As a matter of fact, I've got Empire in my own home.
Anybody get credit?
Well, almost anybody, Charlie. And you don't have to make an installment payment for 60 days. Yeah.
Say, my wife sure would love to have one of those Bissell rug shampoers.
Did you know you can't buy those things in the store? The only way you can get a shampoo is to buy 2 rooms of carpeting from Empire. And then it's free.
Well, you know, for 2 cents, I'd call Empire.
Tell you what, here's 20 cents right here. Why don't you call them?
588-2300?
That's the number.
Hey, what about your bill here? He'll take care of it. 588-2300 Empire.
That's what's got in the boys. How you doing tonight, Ed? I'm doing all right. It's one of those nutty Fridays. It's Friday. You know, kids, I don't need to tell you, how much popular this show gets on Fridays. You know, but I gotta say this, you know, because I am amazed by how much you pay attention to the Friday shows more often than the other shows. You know, the Friday shows are the kind of shows that we, you know, give a lot of love to. You know what? We put in a lot of time and effort into the Friday shows more often than the other shows. But we put in a lot of effort to the shows, right? Yeah, we do. But the Friday shows are a lot bigger. Yes, indeed. And I think we're about to give you one of the reasons why right now. Here it is. Joke Chowder. Let's see where we're at. Let's get this over with.
Once again, with I, Demon Kadir, and Madame Becky being romantic before the show.
I can't believe we're doing a show about Tim Allen. You know, even though he has a lot of awards, movies, TV shows, there's one thing that he doesn't have.
What's that?
You!
Guys, must you always do that?
Joey, they're in the zone.
Yeah, never mess with them when they're in the zone.
I think it's time to do an episode Joke Chowder about Tim Allen.
You think?
Can the opening titles, please?
From Florida, it's Joe Chowder. Yeah, we know Tim Allen's a fan of this show. And now, 2 people who are so happy about Tim Allen loving their show that they spent 45 minutes trading math equations in bed beforehand. Diamond Kania and Miss Becky. Hey, we're on here.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. Welcome to Joke Chowder. I just found out that the show has been renewed for 14 more months because Tim Allen loves our show. By the way, I'm Daimon Kinnear.
And I'm Miss Becky. Wait, are we talking about Tim Allen this morning?
Yes, indeed.
That explains the renewal. Who's first?
Greg Stevenson's first joke is about Tim Allen's famous cartoon character.
A Buzz Lightyear film is in the works, but Tim Allen won't play him? Hey Disney, we're done with you. Don't call us ever again.
That's right. Tim is the only guy who could play Buzz Lightyear. Just like the only woman who could have a word alone with me is Miss Becky. And we've been spending a lot of time alone lately.
Diamond, you're making me blush. I can't take it anymore. I am in the mood to do the no pants dance.
Don't worry, you can get into my car later. But right now, Dave Passions has a poem for us about Tim doing his classic character on his new show. Let's listen.
Tim Allen's playing Tim Taylor on his current show. Well, that's one way to make his money flow. I just hope that ABC and Fox won't get into a fight. Oh wait, they're owned by Disney, so it's alright.
Here's what makes it so funny, though. Tim Allen is actually getting a late-night talk show on Fox.
Great! Wait, is that actually happening?
I don't exactly know, but that's what I've heard from the Nick at Night executives. Now here's Joey Headphones with a random joke for all of us. Get your spoons ready, folks. This is your Chowder of the Week.
Tim Allen can bring Tim Taylor to Last Man Standing and not too many people will care. Of course, people can go crazy over him not being Buzz Lightyear in a movie about him. Yeah, that sounds okay to me. Not!
I don't know about you, but that chowder was pretty stale. Joey needs to work on making the Chowder of the Week.
Well, Joey's jokes always come off as a little too mushy.
True. Of course, when we make our mush, it's attractive.
Are you aware that I got a rumble in my jungle right now?
Well, after we have some breakfast, we can jump back into bed so I can feed your kitty.
You're trying to get my tiger to come out this morning, baby.
Well, you always make me howl like a dog. And dogs and tigers always go well together.
Well, let's wrap this up quickly so that we can knock some boots. I've been in the mood for a long time, and I'm always in your arms. So let's go!
Good idea, sweet thing. We're about to do some boot knocking, folks. See ya!
Toodles!
This has been Joe Chowder. Now back to Weeknight Updates, Tim Allen Spectacular. Then stay tuned for where we can find tapes for. That's all coming up next on Nick at Night.
Why did Diamond and Miss Becky leave their shoes in my dressing room?
They're in love, Dave. Also, Tim Allen is cool with it, so it's all good.
Dat is de truth.
Joe Chowder was wired at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.
Greg Stevenson is up first with a joke about Tim Allen's character.
That didn't sound right.
Get in your favorite chair, or snuggle up with your teddy bear, or tuck yourself in and turn out the lights. Time for good TV with Nick at Night.
That was amazing. Don't you agree? That was amazing. They got everything down packed. Woo! Well, you know what it's time to do right now, right? Yeah, it's talking time. Let's do this thing. Let's see if this thing will load up.
Let's talk about it.
Alright, you know how we do it. 1808, BBC before you're coming now. That's when the Chickens Lickens invented talking time. You know, and by now you know the rest. Alright, now, let me tell you folks something, alright? You know, before we go any further, let me remind you all that Tim Allen was the guy behind the voice of Buzz Lightyear in every single Toy Story movie known to man. Alright? So it makes sense for all the Buzz Lightyear fans to get really mad about the fact that Tim Allen was not chosen to voice Buzz Lightyear in a live action movie all about Buzz Lightyear. Well, actually, it's an animated prequel. It's not a live action movie. I misspoke earlier in WhatsApp. I apologize. You know, and we're going to keep this moving. Anyway, you know, it's going to be the live action. No, not live action. It's going to be an animated. Excuse me, an animated Pixar movie entitled Lightyear, a prequel to the Toy Story movie. However, listen to me very carefully. All right, Tim Allen was not chosen to play Buzz Lightyear. Instead, it will be Chris Evans. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Okay. No, one person even said we have a Buzz Lightyear already, and his name is the same as it was in 1995, Tim Allen. And to that, I must agree. Although, let's be honest, Tim Allen recorded lines for Buzz Lightyear a couple years before then, in 1993, when the Toy Story franchise is being put together. Now, having said that, I still agree with that sentiment. Okay? Tim Allen, should always be Buzz Lightyear. It has nothing to do with, his jokes. It has nothing to do with anything like that. Apparently, Pixar wanted to try something new. It's okay if it's for a new movie or a new show, but for a franchise, this is for the continuation of a franchise, mind you. Okay, it makes no sense whatsoever. And this one person even said, perfectly. This Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear thing doesn't make sense to me. And it shouldn't. It should make sense to anybody. And yet everybody's all going nuts about the whole thing. Everybody is still acting up about the whole thing. Why? Because everybody knows that Tim Allen is the only guy who can do Buzz Lightyear. Chris Evans doesn't even know how to act. Okay? He doesn't even know how to voice act. Well, actually, he does know how to act, but voice acting, Tim Allen has that down pat. Okay? Having said that, let's move on. Last Man Standing had a big season premiere a couple months back. When it had Mike Baxter, Tim Allen's current character, meet his former character from Home Improvement, Tim the Toolman Taylor. Now, it's all due to the fact that Fox wanted to do something big to make Last Man Standing's ninth and final season a little more memorable. It's all because, it's all because Vanessa, I thought of a Home Improvement repairman who bears an uncanny resemblance to her husband. Very weird if you ask me, but what can you do? What can you do? But anyway, for more information on what happened during the season 9 premiere of the program, the synopsis reads, and I quote, "In Time Flies, a series of time jumps finds Mike and Vanessa with 2 new grandchildren, as well as Mandy and Kyle living with them. Mike accidentally, on purpose, gets involved when Vanessa and Mandy clash over Vanessa's health. Meanwhile, at Outdoor Man, Chuck desperately hopes its last call on Ed's mixology happy hour. That made me think, wait a minute. Which made me think, hey, wait a minute. This sounds like a normal Last Man Standing thing. And for a while it was, until people realized, holy cow, it actually premiered on Sunday, January 3rd. And then it moved back to Thursday. That's a few days later on January 7th. So, that is one fine way of promoting the series. That is it for another program and another week of programs. Thank you so much for watching the show all week. From Monday all the way to tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. My thanks to everybody who was involved in this production. And I hope that you will all stay tuned for the ending experiments coming up right now with all the big stuff, including art time and Fabrice and things like that. It's going to be huge. And I also hope that you will enjoy your weekend and come back and see us on Monday. In the meantime, this is Ellie Cody Muller saying that's the news. I'm out skis. Farewell, bye, farewell. Okay, we are ready to make you laugh, and we have some things that will shock you right now during the ending experiment. So brace yourselves. It's going to be interesting. And now the cure for your weekend blues. Yeah, that's right. It's actually a thing. It's the ending experiments. Let's roll. We now present to you Art Time with Fabrice and his special guests. This time, Mr. Henry Ward and some other people. I'll let you watch this, to fully get the idea of what the other surprises are.
Hey guys, before the show starts, I would like to thank you all so much for the big support of last time's episode. I really could not believe that, despite the fact that I was sounding super awkward, you guys actually loved the show. You guys actually loved how I performed. You guys actually loved the art that I showed you. It really is great that I'm doing this, and I feel really proud of myself. I feel even more proud of myself after having seen that in only a single day, Ellie Muller's episode got 100 views. 100? 100? Usually the episodes would get a very short amount of views, but this much, you guys have got to be amazing. By the way, if you happen to have followed Ellie Muller on Twitter, he posted 2 polls on there asking about the show and what you want the most. Now, most of you said that it was amazing. Again, thank you all so much for this. Now, what's more interesting about the second one is there was a bit of everything, but a lot of you said, nah, it's fine, man. Don't change anything. You're good. Now, let's get to read some of the feedback I have received. You guys really fascinated me. Weeknight update by Alan Muller. Never heard about it? Oh man, what a shame. I'll send you an email about it. Alright, toodles! It's so good to talk with friends.
What's up, everybody? It's Rocky Blood 10 here, and I'm back, everybody. I apologize if I came 1 week later compared to when I was normally supposed to show up. Let's just say that the slow upload got me all like... No time to waste, everybody. Let's get the show started. As I'm recording this right now, I got to find some old stuff inside my house while I was cleaning, and I found something that it may not be the same definition of art as you may have in mind, but I thought it was pretty interesting nonetheless, and that would be this.
What the hell?
Now, this is one of those key cabinets that I had done, like back in middle school. There would be a lot of teens like me who would be building stuff out of metal. I actually made this out of metal. Just look at that. Look at this, seriously. I just love the style, especially when you can look at this. It's pretty cool, don't you think? It's a shame that I never got to hang it on a wall, but honestly that would be pretty cool. Now, I want to show you one of my favorite drawings I had been doing last year. Honestly, looking at it, I really love what I did. This one. By the way, I apologize if the printer happened to leave some white spots. It started to run out of ink. Look again. Here's my baby girl, Millie. If you happen to be a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, you may know that at one point a VR game about it was made, and this is exactly what she's playing. Especially if you can tell by the background. Oh no! Is that Glitch Trap? Jesus, he looks so creepy. He looks hideous. You can say this is intended because even in the game he looks creepy as hell. Oh! To the miniature size of him. If you happen to have seen the trailer for their AR game, you might have seen this miniature glitch trap. This is not the only reference to it I made. I mean, there are pretty much a lot of it.
Hello there, old sport.
I imagine William Afton to be rather sadistic, manipulative, cruel, but also very talented when it comes to singing. I don't know why, but... By the way, I also have voice clips of him. I'm gonna show those with you.
Your project is really big, Henry. But together, we'll make this even bigger. Everyone in the state of Utah will come to see our mascots, Fred Bear and Spring Bonnie. Afraid of them now? Don't fear them. Fear me. I'm the only thing in this room you should be afraid of. I'm just as dangerous as I always have been.
I've accepted the new life that you gave me. You've made me one with my creation. My name is Spring Trap. I may have survived that fire, but that doesn't mean my lust for blood will stop. I said that long ago, and I will say it again. I always come back.
Come back here, you little rascal. I have a
bone to pick with you.
Now comes the time where I get to show some art made by some friends. This time I will show artwork from 2 friends. Next episode will only have artwork from 1 friend. I want to show this sort of crossover by my good buddy Al, or his new username El Canal 21. Now he of course drew my OC Millie. She looks pretty cool in his art style. Here this is his persona, Arnold MacLeon. This is for his own series, Deviantville. Supposed to be a town about DeviantArt or something. But yeah, I was told a lot about it on Discord DMs. Al, note that it just is looking awesome. Right there we have another character, made by someone else this time, Yuma Sonic 2016. Now this one is for another series called the East Side Tragedies. Wasn't told much about it, but hey. A crossover between those three series, including mine? I say, hell yes! Okay, for this one I forced myself to do it. This next one is made by Pixelboy127, and he made... Aw, look at this own cute Zone outfit. Just look! Wait, is that the Sonic movie I'm seeing? Oh my god, fuck yes! Yes! Just look at him.
Meow?
I'm telling you what, bud, this looks really well made. This looks so cute as well. Just look at him. Just look at this beautiful face. Aww. By the way, Pixel, as I'm recording this, I was told that you are on break from Twitter for a while, so I gotta say, rest well. It's always best to take care of yourself, and consider this episode of Weeknight Update as a little gift for you. And that's it for tonight's episode, everybody. Special thanks to Ellie Muller for having let me join the show. I really appreciate it, and I really think it's going to be a lot of fun. Special thanks as well to El Canal 21 and Pixelboy127 for having let me use their artwork. Their Twitter will be in the description. Mine will be on there as well. Oh, and if you want to play with me on FNAF AR, my code is right here. And I'll see you all next time. Adios, amigos y amigas.
Now, that episode of our time was terrific, wasn't it, Mr. Table?
Facts.
Hey, folks, I just looked at the poll results from my last poll, and it has come to my attention that a lot of you want this show to have interviews. Now, keep in mind that, you know, this show doesn't normally have interviews because, you know, guests are very expensive to come by. You know, but we want all of you folks to feel happy and entertained, so we might do some interviews from time to time. You know, while we do have one guest, you know, sort of on board, you know, and we'll be working on that interview, you know, in the upcoming days and so on and so forth. We want to know who you want to see on this program. Keep in mind that, you know, the show's still not that big. Okay? So, once again, please let me know in the comments below. Let us know in the comments below who do you want to see on the show as a guest. Alright? I'm a bucket. And I just want to say, hey, come on now, give Tim Allen more chances to shine in Hollywood. Come on now. You know that Tim Allen is a comedy legend. Don't mess with him. That's like messing with the bull's horns. I mean, it makes no sense. Come on now. Folks, I know that you're sad about Tim Allen not being Buzz Lightyear in the new Buzz Lightyear movie. I know you're pretty mad. You know, I'm mad too, but let me tell you folks something. Alright? Sometimes you don't get what you want. But be happy that you got this. Alright? You got this show, alright? It's all going to be better. It's going to get better. Well, what did we learn? Well, we learned that Tim Allen is the only guy who can play Buzz Lightyear in a movie about Buzz Lightyear. And we also learned that, hey, Tim Allen is pretty good at the split screen thing. anything on his own show. He's pretty good at that. We got Move. Thanks for being here. Come back and see us on Monday. Thank you very much. Here it is, your musical performance time.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
Folks, here we go. Musical performance time again. Daylight savings time begins for a lot of people in the United States of America. Spring begins for a lot of people in the world. And that can only mean one thing. Yes, that's right. Love is in the air. And this song, Another Sad Love Song by Tony Braxton, is one of the best love songs out there. So, hit it!